Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. The motherfucking Kilo Chew Show. You know what I mean? Part 2 of the intervention. You know what I mean? It's been a minute. You know what I mean? But shit, I told you I was gonna come back. I was gonna come back with this hoe right here. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm telling you. Pay motherfucking attention, man. I'm about to bless y'all motherfucking game real quick. You know what I'm saying? Real motherfucking talk. So let's go ahead and let's get this motherfucking shit started, bro. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we back, man. We back. Back to the motherfucking intervention. I know we probably lost a couple of people already, but that's okay. You know, you're gonna lose it. You know, how did they say that in the movie? What was that movie with Cameron? I don't even remember the name, but you know, you're gonna lose a few. You're gonna lose a few. You know, because if this war on drugs, you know, it's really just. This has been a long, horrible battle, and you know, you're just gonna lose a few. You know, obviously the dope is really, really, really good. You know, but anyway, your intervention. Now, a lot of you might or might not know this. You know what I mean? But I had an episode called Card Game Coincidence. I think Illuminati Card Game Coincidence Cognitive Dissonance. That was it. Starring the Joker. Okay. Yeah. And I went motherfucking off. And that goddamn video I went off. It was motherfucking awesome. You know what I mean? And the people, there was mainly these group of people who I was arguing with. You know, I was getting on them mainly. You know what I mean? But basically, like I said, I'm gonna sum all this stuff up and make it more compact. Okay, so basically, let's get it started like this. I was basically flipping the fuck out because they had this group of people who they, in all their infinite wisdom, they decided that even though that coronavirus vaccine didn't get studied right and etc., they decided to go get it. And you know, these people I was trying to help them. They wouldn't even look at my motherfucking evidence, though. They wouldn't look at any of it. They literally wouldn't look at the fucking stuff that would make them be like, oh, fuck, I just fucked up. They were saying every fucking thing you could imagine. They were trying to say that I was having cognitive dissonance. But we all know the fucking definition of that, so that information they was given to me, that wasn't new information to me. You know what I mean? They were going through fucking cognitive dissonance. They just anything you can think of. And I even showed them. Just like I told you before, the Illuminati, what they do is they hide things in plain sight. So, like the Georgia Guidestones, like they'll hide stuff in movies, they'll hide stuff in TV shows. They do it all the time, like in The Simpsons. And I remember the biggest fucking argument that I was having with these fucking dimwits was fucking all of the predictions that the Simpsons have predicted. You know, they've predicted the coronavirus. All the many fucking 9/11 whole deals they have in the goddamn in the show. And they also have this card game. It's called the Illuminati card game. I think it's made by this dude named Steve Jackson. It came out in the 80s. The book came out in the 80s, but right in the early 90s is when they started printing out the cards. And what do you know? What a coincidence. So many huge, gigantic events that have happened are in the card game. Literally. I showed them all of this stuff. You know, and then you show, and that's if I could get him to even look at it. It's a coincidence. It's all coincidence. It's a motherfucking mathematically impossible coincidence. A mathematically impossible coincidence. There's no fucking way. That shit is like motherfucking one person winning the goddamn Powerball like 20 fucking times or something. There's no way. They have, like, fuck, man. let's go through the cards right now. They got the one card in here, Showmaster, that looks like Howard Stern. I'm pretty sure that you've seen the fucking clip that I showed you, because you know Howard Stern and Trump are fucking our buddy pals, and you seen that one. Okay, let's see what else. Oh wait, they got a card that says pizza for the secret meeting. That is an old card that came out way back then. This is well over 22 years ago. And people are trying to tell me that this shit is a coincidence? How did you sometimes I just wonder, sometimes I'm thinking, Q, you know there's no way that this motherfucker who's sitting here in front of you, there's no fucking possible way that they really believe what it is that they're saying. That's impossible. They can't be that fucking stupid. I mean, they're not retarded to the point to where they have to have somebody else to operate for them, or they're not handicapped, so they obviously can't be that fucking stupid. But maybe people are. And that's why the Illuminati puts all this fucking stuff out. They can do that shit. They can literally put the shit in front of your fucking face, and you'll argue and fight to the death with someone like me, and then you'll be praising them the whole time. They the motherfucker says this goddamn Robert. Pizza for the secret meeting? Do you know what the Pizzagate scandal is? If you don't know what the Pizzagate scandal is, then hit the comments. Tell me if you don't know. If you don't know, that's something you motherfucking need to know. You should have been known about that. No, bitch. It's not a motherfucking conspiracy theory. Nah, you punk ass motherfucker. It's not a motherfucking conspiracy theory, motherfucker. It's a goddamn historical fact. And these motherfuckers have gotten away with it because idiots like you want to say it's a conspiracy. But I swear to God, these motherfuckers, they do move so bold that you would think it's impossible to do. But they do it all the time. They've done it. And just like I said in one of my videos, if they will crash some planes into the Twin Towers and blame it on some Muslim people and etc., and do that whole fucking deal, what makes you think they won't do something like that again? That's how far they're willing to go. They will go that far, and they will go further. That's what they're fucking doing right now. Little fucking buddy Trump. If according to the Fall of the Cabal documentary, right, the reason that Trump won is because of all the WikiLeaks emails that came out about Hillary. So him winning was a surprise. That's strange. So him winning was a surprise. Okay, well, in the Illuminati card game, where the book was written in the 80s, the cards came out in the early 90s. Why in the fuck is Donald Trump all in the motherfucking Illuminati card game and all kinds of pictures? Oh, it's a coincidence though, right? That's what it is. It's a coincidence. It's a coincidence. It's a motherfucking coincidence. Oh, ain't that some shit? That's just, man, I guess they just must have guessed. That was a fucking really good guess. That's a good guess. That's a really good guess. What about that martial law card that they had? Oh, wait. That would happen too. They had all that shit going on over there at the Capitol. What about the pandemic card, the quarantine card? What's going on with that is those are real broad, generalized predictions, and it didn't happen exactly. Fucking shut the fuck up, man, bitch. Shut the fuck up. I hope the fuck. Oh my God, bro. Oh my motherfucking God, bro. Oh my God. You can go. I'm gonna put a bunch of the cards through here. There's just no fucking way. You motherfuckers just can't. You must be in that little period of like whenever you are fucking realizing that fucking Santa Claus isn't real and you believe Santa Claus is real, and then fucking you got fucking kids at your school to talking shit. They're like, Santa Claus isn't real, right? And you're like, Santa Claus is real. My daddy Trump told me Santa Claus is real, and I know he's real. I heard it. Well, nah, that was your parents, dude. You didn't do it. No, it wasn't my parents. It was Santa Claus and Rudolph. You must be like at that point where like you see your parents. they didn't know you were looking. You seen them place the presents there and leave, and they didn't know you seen it, but you seen it the whole fucking time. You must be at that part where you fucking, it's Christmas Day and you're sitting there and you're like what was what did one of the QAnon people say? And I used to be a QAnon at one point. Like I said, go look through my documentary series, Make Humanity Great Again. I was trying to be a humanitarian on that one, but but I guess sometimes being a humanitarian, that's not what some people understand. That's not what you like. Maybe I ought to be like your buddy fucking Trump. Maybe that's what, because y'all like that shit. So I get it. I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to get it. So, do you people really like the shit you say you like? Because according to your actions, you like people who are fucking chauvinist. What do you call it? You like people who just totally degrade women, tyrannical, arrogant, don't give a fuck, just disrespecting people, motherfucking crook, talk to motherfuckers any kind of way. That's what you like. I get it now. Oh yeah, you like this insurrection. Oh yeah, okay, I get it. Oh okay. Well, I can tell you one fucking thing. If that's really what you like, then I guess you in the right motherfucking place at the right motherfucking time. Hope you have it. I hope you're enjoying yourself. And so the whole time that you're enjoying yourself, or the whole time some of y'all are getting turned on by the whole insurrection thing, remember that they had some people that lost their fucking lives, and that there were families that had to go to the funeral. Remember that shit. And y'all talk about Blue Lives Matter. No. Blue lives only matter when it's dealing with something that you don't agree with, and like I said, I had it wrong before. Everything's working out exactly the way it's supposed to. I hope there's some people that I reach, but that fucking cop got killed. And if this was at a Black Lives Matter deal or Antifa deal, oh my God. And there's people like well, look up John Sullivan or what? Yeah, I looked at all that stuff. Yeah, and you know what? There probably was a Black Lives Matter member there. And an Antifa member there, but I mean, shit. Truth is, these days, I see what it is. I get it. I understand it. So instead of me being a humanitarian, I guess right here with this right here, with the fucking bitch slap that I fucking tried to start healing people with, that's gonna help you. All the cursing and the name calling, that's gonna help. And me being I guess you could say somewhat I'm kind of like Trump. Yeah, I don't want to be like Trump, but in some ways I guess that's how I gotta reach you, because that's the shit you like. The Illuminati motherfucking card game. It's a coincidence. All the stuff in the Simpsons is a coincidence. I'm gonna put a whole bunch of stuff through here. Yeah, because it's just a coincidence that fucking they're on in the 90s a Simpson episode came on where they have two Chinese people at a factory, and then they're sick, and then they're coughing in a box and sending it to America, and then it gets to America, and then America gets this whole pandemic thing called Zika flu. Yeah. That's a coincidence, bro. That's a coincidence. It's all coincidences, the whole thing with 9/11. They put it through all these movies. They put it through The Simpsons, and it's a fucking coincidence. You know what I mean? And so, and I'm out here right now at nighttime and out in this weather, and I'm doing a practice. It's actually a martial art practice, and I'm gonna have to go inside because this snow on my bare feet is getting a little too cold. But I held out for this pretty good, so I'm gonna record the rest, indoors. I don't see how the motherfuckers in Chicago do all that goddamn acting like that. I'd be like, man, it's too cold for this shit. So I'm gonna go inside, and then when I get back on, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna keep going with your intervention, man. We're gonna get you the help you need, okay? We're gonna get you the help you need, and we're gonna pull you through this, okay? We're gonna do it, you know what I mean? And you don't have to have insurance over here or whatever, you know what I mean? So that's how we're gonna handle that. All right. Yeah, I'm back. Okay, now, getting back onto the motherfucking subject. Okay. Yeah, it's all a big, huge coincidence. A big coincidence. It's a coincidence because, oh, wait, they have the Simpsons episode where that aired in, what was it, 2000, where Trump's going down the escalator, waving his hand at everybody, and in 2015, I guess he just decides to, he just decides to do things the exact same way that it was done in the Simpson episode. Yeah, because that's what presidents do. It's all just a coincidence. The whole Illuminati card game card where it says the charismatic leader, it's obviously Trump, and because of the color of the hair and the charismatic leader, because this is the thing, he does have charisma. Now, I truly think that a whole lot of that has to do with probably some pacts they're making with spirits, or some kind of stuff that they're doing, or maybe it has something to do with his money, maybe, because I just don't see how people can be that captivated. Because I mean, this is the thing, like I said, I was caught up in that thing at one time too, but whenever I started to see things that I couldn't deny it. You get what I'm saying? There was stuff I was seeing that was fucking with me anyway. You know what I mean? But there was some things when I seen it was just like it was unavoidable. And if I would have been a QAnon up to the point for the election, then there's no way that I would have still been that. There's just no after that. There's just too many lies, so much bullshit, man. Oh my God. All the videos they have on BitChute. I swear to God, these motherfuckers came up with this whole evil genius idea in the first goddamn place. So if you think that they haven't sat around, they got people who they have nothing to do but to pay them to do that. And that's all they do. They'll come up with it. They came up with that shit. You think they can't come up with something else? But if something keeps going on and on and on, man, and if something's supposed to be a surprise, and you can see that it was planned, and how could it be a surprise? He didn't give Julian Assange a pardon, and they have a card in here that looks just like the dude, just like him. He didn't give him a pardon. He gave Kodak Black a pardon, though. Okay, he gave Lil Wayne a pardon. So if that there is just one of the most telling things. And just these people that I was arguing with, they were trying to sit there and tell me they have a card in the Illuminati card game called Chain Letter, and it's obviously Hillary in it. Okay, Chain Letter, that's the WikiLeaks emails. If you can't, maybe some of you I know don't know about this, so if this is your first time hearing it, then you should check it out. Okay, you really should, because man, I'm gonna get on ass, because if you've seen all this, man, and you still going on and on about it, it's just totally ridiculous. And this is another little section I wanted to go ahead and throw into it. I don't want to get into it too deeply, because I don't want to reinforce the sex magic ritual that's being done on you, but I have to make you aware of it. Okay, so what you need to understand, it doesn't matter if you believe in it or not. It doesn't matter. Sex magic is real. You know what I mean? Basically, there are different ways that people know how to manipulate energy. That's really what that is. And they do sex magic rituals to you and have you involved, and you don't even realize what it is. Okay? You don't. You know what I mean? There's so much stuff that goes into that. I would probably have to do like a whole episode, and I don't really want to do that. But basically, there's certain sigils that embody certain frequencies, okay? Certain things embody certain frequencies, okay? Now, if you know anything about ceremonial magic, planetary magic, then you know that Mars, the planet Mars, along with its sigils, you know what I mean? That is, it could be a frequency associated with lust. It could be a frequency that's associated with war. Yes, they're interchangeable, and you can work with them forever. Why do you think the sigil is shaped like it is? Okay, and then you have these people who they're Illuminati members, and they're on TV making all of these sexually suggestive remarks and stuff. I mean, I could be wrong, I could be right in some ways, depending on how you look at it. But if you're talking about being a victim of sexual assault, I don't really see why you would be laughing and crying at the same time. But at the same time, you know, everybody reacts differently. You know what I mean? Even the way that the Washington D.C. is set up, you know, with the huge. Okay, I don't know if y'all know what a phallus is. Basically, it's a representation of a dick, basically, okay? Why do you think they have these huge things that look like that in certain places, okay? Why do you think they had all the remarks that were being made about the staffs that the people had that looked like the spears and all that? You need to think about this. Why do you think that all the sexual remarks got brought out about the insurrection? Okay, now for those of you who just heard what I said, when you recognize stuff's being used on you like that, you can also reverse that. So, you know, I just gave you some gold right there. Okay, whenever in a whole lot of the witch covens and, you know, magical orders, they infuse sexual energy with their rituals. That's actually one of the, because sexual energy is the like one of the most, it's, other than love, it's like the most powerful energy there is. And so that's one of the secrets. They infuse that with it. Okay. So think about what I just said. That's why you'll see a whole lot of rituals that they'll do. Weird things will happen. They'll have a sexual component with it. Why do you think that politician was saying? What was he saying? Something about the Antifa women had some kind of psychoactive component in their vaginas to make fucking people, hypnotize people. It was something like that. Why do you think they said that? You see. You can think about that. You know what I mean? Well, now, you know, you can think about that. Okay? Why do you think that they had, let's see, whenever what was that, it was a white woman with the blonde hair, Conway, whenever they had the meeting where a whole bunch of the representatives from the black colleges went to go shake hands with Trump in the Oval Office, and the woman, the whole time they had all of those dudes in there with Trump, she gets on the couch, right, and then gets on her knees in a sexually suggestive pose and is taking pictures, and I think she actually had to resign from that. I'm telling you, there's stuff going on behind the scenes, and it's major. Your energy, they are masters at taking your energy and using it for their aims, okay? And I was trying to kind of be kind of funny, but still, you know, kind of get on people's ass to a degree. So that whole thing kind of went off on a tangent, but at the same time, there's something you really need to think about, you know. And if you think about that, now that whole stuff with what's her name, AOC, I mean, personally, my personal opinion, I think that pretty much all of them are, you know, initiated members of the Illuminati or affiliates. That might not be true. That's what I think. I mean, I think that they're all complicit in it because this shit is just going around and around and around and around. And they're just bringing out the worst. Whenever I was watching her live feed, or whatever, you know what I mean? Just, I was reading all the comments, just, the racist ass comments and just the stuff that they were saying. And I was just like, God damn, And so, yeah, man. And, yeah, they had people that died behind that whole deal. Okay. And so this is my whole thing. And it just trips me out how people say they trying to be upstanding. But, they really, that's the kind of stuff. It's like, why people, do you know they have this kink out? It's like a MAGA kink. You know what I mean? And it's, people don't even understand what they're doing with their energy. You know what I mean? It's like, you are fucking masturbating into your own fucking death and destruction of what little fucking liberty they had, So I don't want to get too deep on that. I have to put another section in here because it's something I gotta do. But yeah, think about that. Think about that for real. Okay, this right here, this stuff is not a coincidence. It's not. Yeah, all right, people. Yeah, I had recorded that. I had recorded part 2 some months and months back. You know what I mean? So that's what that was about. But the final part 3, is going to be coming out real soon. And it's going to be a mixture of both of the things that I was talking about, especially due to the fact of this whole thing once again with Trump. Just like I've been trying to tell people, they're trying to start a civil war and they're trying to destabilize America. And I turn on the TV and what do you see? Here we go again. Here we go. And people are talking about they're going to do this and they're going to do that. Just falling right into it. Falling right into it. And some people I have, the ones of those who are not racist fucks, I have compassion for those. If they don't know about all this information and they're not racist fucks, then I have compassion for them. But for those of you who know, you should know fucking better. Okay? They're working together. But anyway, so I'm gonna get into the whole I'm gonna get further into this thing, got some surprises, coming up for y'all. So yeah, so be on the lookout, man. Support the channel, etc. Yeah, and one last thing before we get out of here. I know this is a new subject right, for a whole lot of y'all. The next videos, I actually am gonna, like I said, I'm gonna get into this, man. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna explain it in ways it'll be crystal clear. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you some practical techniques. You know what I mean? And we are going to fight back. You know what I mean? On a whole new level. Okay? So, yeah, man. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So understand that, okay? The next couple of episodes, yeah, man. I'm gonna break this down. Real good. You don't have to. And this is another disclaimer. This isn't something you don't have to be scared thinking it's you're gonna be working with some demons, and you don't have to think you're gonna be working with some spirits. You don't have to do none of that shit unless you want to do that part of it. Okay, because you don't have to use a spirit of any kind for any of this. You know what I mean? You can literally just use your own energy. Okay? And so that's the disclaimer. Because a lot of times, see, what will happen is due to our people perish from a lack of knowledge. And sometimes people are thinking things in their head that aren't the cases. Okay? And then you'll have something right in front of you. Okay? That'll be like the answer to your problem. But due to karma, and etc. etc. This shit'll be right there in front of you, and you won't even use it. Okay? It's sad but true. I've had it happen to me my damn self. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. We're gonna break this down. You know, we're gonna make this happen, because this is the thing. Whether you believe it or not, people do believe this, and people are using this shit against you every day. It works. And you know, it's really frustrating sometimes. Whenever it's like, I mean, this is my deal. Every time I feel something good about myself, somebody wants to come and hit me with I got an ego, or it's the ego. You know, so I mean, I'm getting tired of hearing that shit. You know what I mean? If I recognize something's good about me, if I have some knowledge that I know can help, and I'm trying to get that point across so that you can help yourself and who you want to help, that is a good thing. Okay? So anyway, this stuff works, man. Okay, this stuff works. We're gonna get into it. I'm gonna put some more examples out there. Okay, this is what's going on. The whole thing with Kellyanne Conway, who was Trump's advisor. Kellyanne's daughter was on the internet, blasting Trump. You know what I mean? About all the bullshit she was talking about. She was taking up for Breonna Taylor and Black Lives Matter, and then her mom was fucking assaulting her on camera. And then what they did, they leaked her underage nude photos. Yeah. So, and this is the thing. It's like, I'm going to say this and I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. Donald Trump is a Illuminati member. He's not going to help you do shit. He's trying to fucking kill you. The QAnon movement is bullshit. Bullshit. He's an Illuminati member. He does the same shit as the rest of them. But there's some shit people enjoy more than others. So yeah, so that's a disclaimer. We out of here, man. You know what I mean? Hit the Cash App, bro. Might as well go ahead and hit it. I done seen people hit the Cash App. Oh man, they got some bitch ass niggas in this world, man. They really do. Ooh. Man. I'm gonna leave that alone for now. Anyway, I'm out, man.